In a moment, I'll share with you 7 wealth habits that will keep you safe and on track to building wealth regardless of the market conditions and the uncertain times that we live in. But before we do so, it's important for you to realize one very profound mindset shift in regards to money and wealth, and that is money is not the objective. Moments are. Now, what do I mean by that? We are conditioned to go and chase more and more money, but we lose out on life. How about the precious moments of seeing your kids born or your grandkids born, or that soccer game with your son, or that wedding of your daughter? Life is full of so many moments, and when you handle and manage your money well, that wealth can allow you to do certain things for your family, for your mother, your father, your spouse, your kids, that otherwise you would not be able to do, and create the magic moments. And that's what it's all about. So let's get into the 7 wealth habits. My name is Vitaly Dubinin, founder of Cashflow Passive, and let's go. The first habit is simple. You have to be the captain of your ship. Now, a lot of people say, I have an advisor for that. My banker takes care of that. My spouse deals with that. But the truth of the matter is, nobody, and I mean nobody, will care for your financial future as much as you do. Even the best advisors in the world are not waking up obsessed about your life, because they don't feel your life, they don't feel the pressure of your life and your goals. You need to take on responsibility. If you relinquish responsibility, you lose all of your leverage. And wealth building is a skill, and you can learn this skill if you continue to be in the driver's seat. I've seen people hand over full control, they stop paying attention, and then they act surprised when something doesn't go according to the plan. You have to be the captain. Think about it like this. If you don't know what you're investing in and why you're investing in for the financial future, you are flying blind. Imagine you are the captain on the plane, and you don't know where the controls are, and all is fine until the turbulence hits. So here is an action for you. Review all of your accounts. Understand what it is that you are investing your monies and how does it fit into your plan. The second habit is know your why and stay connected to your why as you build your wealth. You see, people say things like, I want $1 million, I want $10 million, but if you don't have a why, if you don't have a purpose, you're either gonna quit too soon, or even if you hit it, it's gonna feel empty, because you need to have the why. Maybe it's building a church in your community. Maybe it's supporting kids in Africa. Maybe it is some kind of a charity that you plan to do. Maybe it's micro loans to some community. Maybe it is helping your mom, your parents as they age. And what I encourage you to do, and what I do in my Cashflow Passive boot camps, is I give them an exercise to write down 200 reasons why you want to build wealth. And you know what? People get stuck at number 20, 30, and they need to really think why they want to be wealthy. And as they go through this list and they list every possible reasons, your drive to build wealth is gonna go through the roof. And if you don't have it, here's what's gonna happen. You will save for a little bit and then you quit. You'll invest for a little bit and then you panic sell when something happens in the market. So you need to know your why and remind yourself of it very often. So that's it. Do it right now. Write down all those reasons. Stop the video if you have to right now, or after you complete it, do this exercise. The third habit is know your finish line. Most people, they are grinding, they are achieving, acquiring, accomplishing, but they never define when enough is enough. They cannot relax because they keep on sprinting without the finish line. So you need to be crystal clear about what it is for you, what is rich life looks like for you. Otherwise, it's gonna be a burnout and a target that keeps on moving. You know, people can have a lot of money and feel poor emotionally because they are stressed, they are fearful. That's not a way of a rich man. So what you need to do instead is you need to picture what is a rich life looks like for you. Describe it in detail. Describe your ideal day, ideal week, how your days looks like, what it is that you're doing, how do you feel your life, and then figure out how much it's gonna cost you per month in order to live this kind of life, and then reverse engineer how much capital you need to accumulate in order for you to be able to live only from your assets. That's a smart way to go and start your journey of wealth building. The fourth habit is track your cash flow producing assets. You know, many rich people, they focus on this number called net worth, which is all the things that you own minus all the things that you owe, the liabilities, that's your net worth. But cash flow producing assets are those assets that, well, give you cash into your future, right? It gives you this cash flow, and that's not all of your assets. For example, if you look at your car, it doesn't give you cash flow. It takes money from you, right? You pay for insurance and gas and maintenance and all of that stuff. Your primary home of residence is not an asset that produces you a cash flow. No, it takes money away from you. So from now on, I wanted to list all of the assets that produce you real cash flow, that can grow in value to produce you cash flow, and track it. If you don't have any, that's a sign that you need to start on this journey, and the sooner the better. So in your cockpit of your financial life, as you're the captain of the ship, you need to know and track regularly, at least once a month, what are those assets that produce you cash flow. Track your money machine. It's gonna be very important as you reach financial freedom. Habit number 5 is know and master the 4 wealth drivers. There's only 4 drivers behind your wealth: income, savings rate, investment returns, and time. Now, those 3 you have total control over. You can increase your income, you can increase the savings rate, and you can increase the investment returns and reduce the fees and make it better investment decisions. But one thing you cannot control is time. But what you can do is stop wasting it. So you need to start investing as early as possible. The early the better. If you're in your 20s, you wish you invested starting when you were 10. If you're in the 30s, you wish you started when you're 20. If you're in the 50s, you wish you started in 30. So do not wait, okay? So I've seen people that obsess about which investment, which stock, which crypto to buy, and they have $200 to their name. No, you need to be obsessed about your income, increase it. Be obsessed about your savings rate, strive to increase it. Yes, consistently increase it. Be obsessed about it. Investment returns, it's not about chasing. It's about having a system, having a plan. Something that you know will have low risk, but decent return that will allow the power of compounding. It's a whole another video to do in your favor. Habit number 6, invest first, not last. You know what most people do? They earn the money, they spend the money, and then they invest whatever is left, which is usually, well, scraps. Wealthy people, they reverse the order. They earn the money, they invest the money, and then they live, okay? And if whatever is left is not enough for how to live, then obsessed about 2 things. Increase your earnings, earn more, and be better at your spending. But don't steal from your financial future by not investing. You need to invest. You need to invest consistently. In this way, you stop being the person who tries to build wealth, and you become the person who automatically builds wealth, because this is your identity, okay? So choose your savings rate, 10%, 15, 20%, and religiously put it aside, invest it, okay? That's how you build those muscles of financial freedom. And finally, you made it to this point. Congratulations. Habit number 7 is follow a systematic allocation system. So as your journey grows in building your wealth, you need to take it step by step. Instead of rushing to invest immediately, you need to build a cushion first. 1 month of living expenses, then take care of your consumer debt that is taking a lot of your money away, and start building this emergency fund of at least 6 to 12 months, if not 18 months of living expenses, and then start to consistently 20 to 25% of what you make to invest in something that is stable, like an index fund, for example, a broad diversified index fund to kick off your journey. And as your account grow, then start accelerate your mortgage payment, to start acquiring more real estate, to become more sophisticated, but keep it simple at first. Build a rock solid foundation, okay? All right, I know I dumped a lot on you on this video. I hope you enjoyed and took a lot of notes. There's resources that you can check in the description of the video. For example, you can download my 5 steps very simple plan to turn your income into lasting wealth and passive cash flow. And I'm looking forward to see you in the next videos. And always remember, you can become as wealthy as you want.